The Long Sunset by Jack McDevitt. Saga Press.
It's 2255, or just over 2 centuries from now, and Earthlings don't seem to want to explore space anymore despite a star drive that can get them there in days or weeks. And they certainly don't want to stumble over some big bad alien race that will come back and destroy us, no matter how minuscule that possibility may be.
In fact, President Emma Proctor is pushing for a moratorium on all deep space missions amid those fears. Into this rising tension and desire to stop all but a handful of colonies on some closer planets steps physicist Derek Blanchard, who joins students at the Van Andel Super Telescope Lab to look at the Kellerman cluster 7,000 light-years away. That's when they see the waterfall with a musical soundtrack, and it's not from Earth or any of the colony planets.
Derek, did we just discover aliens? Who play music? Asks one of his students.
Thus begins the 8th installment of Brunswick, Georgia, author Jack McDevitt's Academy series of books, which focus on former star pilot/retired Starship Academy chief Priscilla Hutchins. McDevitt has written 23 novels and countless short stories in a career that includes jobs as English teacher, naval officer and taxi driver among others. And his writing career has netted him a Nebula for Seeker, a Campbell Award for Omega and the Robert Heinlein Lifetime Achievement Award.
This time, among waning interest in the stars and growing political as well as public sentiment of what we might find out there, scientists decide the waterfall video is an interstellar message from an advanced race, and mount a mission to find them. But they must get going before the government and space agencies stop them. Hutch and others realize this could be their last chance to find a civilization that's advanced enough to warrant being met, before spaceflight is shut down for good.
The book opens with Hutch's return visit to a brooding winged creature staring at Saturn from a dusty plain on the moon Iapetus, one of many pieces of evidence found that show a sophisticated civilization was alive a billion years old, now gone to dust. Then comes the waterfall, a hint that maybe some advanced beings aren't dead yet. Scientists approach Hutch, realizing that with a Locarno drive-equipped starship, they can find the source of that waterfall transmission. But roadblocks multiply. Can they get away? If anything, I was hoping for a bit more excitement, or strange discoveries of new civilizations with some starry phenomena. There's nothing here that pulls in aliens and drips acid, although there are some surprisingly nasty types out there. There is also a big discovery, and a heartwarming visit with some intriguing people. The story flows beautifully, from crisis to resolution, to problem and solution. McDevitt again uses an effective tool to show the flavor of his civilization, news headlines that range from the expected concerns about Calliope flight rising and eventually, this type of operation will wake a sleeping dragon to time travel experiments provide no surprises.
In the end, McDevitt's tale of this future civilization's discovery is a gently sweet tale of what can happen if we take chances and it does work out. I'd have liked a bit more excitement or confrontation. But for sure, there's got to be one more Hutch story that lets us in on how his future universe handles what happens at the end of the book. And at least there's a new collection of his short stories, Voice in the Night, due in August.